Hello, I'm Mark Livingston, one of the partners of Felcorp Accounting Support. Today I'd like to talk to you about the challenges of finding, employing and keeping quality staff. All professional firms in Australia have experienced some reduction in available staff. Medicine, engineering and accounting have been under the most pressure. Recently we've been liaising with a number of business groups in regard to changes in the economy and employment. We also spoke to several recruiting companies to look behind the bare statistics of employment. A big question was, what are the particular challenges facing accounting practices today? We looked at a number of factors. The first was the number of job applicants versus the number of available jobs. Of course, whenever there is demand is greater than supply, the cost of acquiring quality accounting staff will rise. Lately we've been seeing job vacancies outnumbering candidates by as much as 5 to 1. In capital cities the number is a bit lower, but in regional and country areas the number can be even as high as 7 jobs to 1 applicant. The next thing was the competition from other industries recruiting accountants. Job ads for companies and management accountants show that they are offering higher wages than for tax accountants. In most cases these jobs are offering company and management accountants less hours, less responsibilities and for higher wages. This becomes an even more attractive proposition for young and even older experienced accountants as there is less stress and timeline pressures than working in a private practice. We then asked about the cost of acquisition. As accountants' wages have increased, so have the percentage of fees charged by recruiters. What used to be 12.5% of wages, annual wages, used to be now is something like 15%, and with specialised positions it can be as much as 25% commission on annual wages. Many recruiters have also shortened the guarantee period agreement because of the pressures of people changing jobs more often. Employees are often looking for higher paid jobs because of the increasing cost of living. We then asked about the time frame of new employee placements, and the recruiters confirmed that a candidate, even if they meet half of your requirements, you should hire them immediately instead of waiting until a better candidate comes along. Firms are hiring people more quickly and losing them to other offers. As a result, firms often are spending more time training and upskilling the employees rather than holding out for the ideal candidate. The final factor we asked about is the current wage rates. If you've not tried to recruit staff for a while, it's probably going to be a bit of a shock. In Sydney, the median wage for accountants is now over $100,000. Some reports show the median is $112,000 for Sydney Metro. These figures are base wages before super and other benefits. Smaller cities are around $6,000 to $10,000 less, but regional and country areas are now only about 5 to 10% lower than wages in the cities. We believe this is due to the far fewer candidates in the areas, making it much harder task to find more than 1 or 2 accountants in those areas. Now, looking beyond the statistics, we've heard many stories from accounting firms where, after engaging a recruiter, interviewing candidates, receiving CVs, they've hired a person, only to find that they're not familiar with some of the transactional or tax work that is expected for that salary. Others report younger applicants, having received a degree and worked for a large accounting firm for a few years, still lack the crucial areas of knowledge in tax practice. 2 accounting firms complained that recently employed candidates all seem to lack the work ethic to get the job done in a timely manner. Accounting firms are asking their colleagues and consultants, how can we mitigate or negate some of these factors in favour of my business? What can we do to mitigate the interviewing and hiring process? What can we do to ensure new recruits can work with minimal supervision and training? For more information about accounting salaries and how Felcorp can help, please revisit our website or give us a call.